Let's talk about this game. Cam Jordan of the Saints was on about 40 minutes ago, and he said something surprising. I asked him about the Chiefs not having Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz, their two left, their starting tackles, left and right tackles against Todd Bowles in this defense, and he basically said it didn't matter. Said, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, and he finds a way. Not that he's Superman, but I said, isn't this the number one story nobody is talking about? And he said, no, I don't think it is. Do you buy that?
Well, here's the difficult thing, because we know the Tampa front is pretty darn good. The problem is, and you're right, with the tackles being out, that I've been talking about it all week long, that, okay, does this change the equation? Because the problem is, I don't care how good your four-man front is. If you only can rush four, it's almost impossible to fill all the lanes, to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. If you're too tight, he's going to roll to the outside. If you maintain the edges, you don't have enough, there's just too much space in between for him to step up and take off. So, I'm of the belief that, okay, I can see Todd Bowles going, okay, with these tackles out, we'll see if we can get home quickly, because that's the key. Get home quickly with that four-man rush on the edges. But if we can't, then you got to do a five-man rush. You got to keep him in the pocket, because now he can still beat you from there. But if he gets outside of it, you're dead. And the problem is, though, the numbers don't add up. If you give a five-man rush, then what you can do on the back end, and you got to double Tyreek Hill, and you got to double Kelsey, and you just run out of numbers. So this is going to be the dilemma. And it'd be interesting to see early. I can imagine Kansas City's going to get the ball out of his hands early, just to measure, okay, how vulnerable are we with the tackles? But I agree with Cam Jordan to a degree in that Patrick Mahomes is so special. I don't care how good that four-man rush is. There's just too many alleys for him to escape when he has to.
You mentioned the who do you double question. We had that on the network yesterday. Can you pick a poison between those two?
Well, I've said it all week. Defensively, you can take away anything you want. You can take Tyreek Hill out of the game. You can take Travis Kelsey out of the game. Can you do both? Okay, now you got a problem. So you're going to have to change some things up. The thing that Patrick Mahomes is so brilliant at, and you got to know Tampa, I hope, for God's sake, they learned you can't go man for man with Tyreek Hill. I hope we don't see them come out and think, okay, yeah, now Carlton Davis is going to play better and we're going to go man for man with Hill, because it was embarrassing. And when they finally backed off that, then they kind of got it under control. And let's remember, it was a 3-point win by Kansas City. But you can't, like I said, you run out of numbers. So, yeah, so you're going to have to change it up. You want to get Patrick Mahomes to just have to pause a second. Okay, who's not doubled? Where can I go with the ball? Because if he has the time and he can isolate it, whoever's got the one-on-one for that play, that's exactly where he's going to, including McCole Hardman. If you want to double Travis Kelce, you want to double Tyreek Hill and go with a four-man rush, he's going to find Hardman or Watkins. That's the difficult thing. They've got answers for whoever you want to man up.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.